When you can't make it to City Hall or the school board meetings, local journalists from duluthnewstribune.news will be there to report the facts and get your questions answered. Local news works for you. Stay up to date at duluthnewstribune.news.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Monday, August 21st. I'm Wyatt Buckner, the Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. The Duluth Economic Development Authority is again trying to find the best path forward for the fire-damaged Paul Robeson Ballroom and Pastorate Terrace properties, formerly home to the Kozy Bar and Apartment. To help with that task, the authority has retained the services of New History Incorporated, a Minneapolis firm that specializes in breathing new life into historic structures. Megan Elliott, a founding principal partner in the firm, was also part of the development team that recently converted the former St. Louis County Jail into an apartment building redubbed Leona, the Finnish word for lion, drawing its name from some of the historic building's architectural details. Now, she has been tapped to evaluate the Pastorate Terrace building and could receive up to $40,000 for her firm's services under the terms of a letter of agreement a DITA representative co-signed in March. Neither Elliott nor city officials were willing to discuss details of the ongoing assessment, which is to be completed by year's end, according to the letter of agreement. The News Tribune and reporter Peter Passy remain the subject of a lawsuit filed by Eric Ringsred for publishing allegedly defamatory statements made by former Duluth City Attorney Gunnar Johnson regarding the previous owner's purported own role in allowing the Pastorate Terrace and Paul Robeson properties to fall into disrepair. DITA's previous efforts to move ahead with demolition of the building have been blocked by a group calling themselves Respect Starts Here, including Ringsred, the former owner of the property who lost possession of it as a result of tax delinquency proceedings. In August 2020, the Minnesota Court of Appeals overturned a previous district court decision authorizing DITA to proceed with demolition of the buildings. Judge Eric Highland responded by ruling that the structures should be stabilized in the interim, but made the work contingent on the plaintiffs posting a $140,229 bond to cover the cost in the event that they did not prevail in the case's final disposition. Respect Starts Here has been unable to secure sufficient funding, and the buildings have continued to languish in lieu of the required security bond. The next hearing in the case remains scheduled for October 12th. The property has been scarred by a series of fires dating back to 2010, with the most recent significant damage occurring in a November 2020 blaze. It has remained condemned for habitation for more than a decade. Team bonds were strengthened and once-in-a-lifetime experiences were shared over the course of the Minnesota Duluth men's basketball team's 10-day exhibition tour across Spain. The self-fundraised trip was the Bulldogs' first taste of international competition since 2019, when the team traveled to Costa Rica. Both trips were set up through the Beyond Sports Tours company. For UMD men's basketball head coach Justin Wyke, the experience offered the team a chance to strengthen team chemistry in preparation for the season ahead. The Bulldogs went undefeated in 4 exhibition games against opponents from Madrid, Valencia, and Mataró, near Barcelona, over the 10-day trip, with plenty of time allotted for activities off the court along the way. All 4 games were played under International Basketball Federation rules with 24-second shot clocks and 4 10-minute quarters. Fouls were called sparingly over the 4 contests, forcing the Bulldogs to adapt to the more physical style of play. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by Superior Telegram's history podcast, Archive Dive.
Good Monday, Duluth area. Cloudy skies expected throughout the day today, and temperatures will continue to be cool, especially at the lakefront with an easterly breeze at 10 to 20. High of 69 degrees in the Duluth area. A stray shower possible. Better chance for showers and a few rumbles of thunder as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures will be right around 60 to start off your Tuesday. Then a few showers linger early on, and temperatures a little bit cooler, down to 66 degrees. We start to watch some heat building in on Wednesday, partly cloudy up to 72, 85 then by Thursday with partly cloudy skies. A cold front comes through Thursday night and into Friday, knocking temperatures back into the 70s. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Jesse Ritka.
Thank you to Archive Dive for their support. The monthly history podcast, hosted by Superior Telegram reporter Maria Lockwood, dips into the archives of historic events, people, and places around Superior and Douglas County. You can find the latest episode of Archive Dive at superiortelegram.com or wherever you also get this podcast. Reporting for today's episode was done by Peter Passy and Jake Batarski. Thank you for listening to the Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.